Oh, you do.
And we're live.
Hi.
Hey. Hey, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Greg is here bright and early this morning.
I don't even see anybody here. So he said hi and split.
You don't have your phone with you?
Oh, my phone is ringing downstairs. It's like the never ending robocall, caller,
I
unavailable.
know, right?
What is going on? It's like nobody. I don't know. I don't know what they get out of it. These people.
I know. Either they're trying to sell you some kind of insurance or something.
For me,
Thank
they
you.
keep asking to come and doing like a home health care thing. And I'm like, um, I'm not on the program. Hey, Debbie, I'm not on the pro.
Debbie.
I'm not on the.
Debbie's here. Number one in the chat.
And she's number one. I'm I'm not on. What is it? Medicare. I'm not
Right.
on Medicare, and they want to do a Medicare visit, and I'm like, you guys are like, hey, ripping off
I know.
people. I feel so crappy today. I'm so sorry, everybody. But the lower half of my body and the upper half of my body, basically, mostly the lower half,
Oh,
which
I'm
is
sorry.
probably like a 7 or an 8 pain in the
I
upper
hope you
half.
feel. Do you need to go?
No, I don't know what
Okay.
I'd be laying in bed watching it,
Okay. All
but
right.
I'll sit here and be miserable.
Thank you, Debbie. My hair was hurting, so I had to cut it all off. And then my hairdresser goes a little bit berserk, but in a week or so it'll be
Greg's back. Hi, back. Hi, back.
longer.
I can't even talk. All right. So remember, I'm just gonna say, remember I was doing the castor oil last week. I said I'll buy it. I got it overnighted, and I've been using it. And if you put it on at night and you wake up, you feel softer. I'll say that it's very emollient. But as far as all the other claims, I, it makes your hair very greasy. Well, maybe not you because your hair's all
So
up
you
on your head.
used it. Oh, it would look greasy.
I was like
Yes.
rubbing it on my like décolletage and my neck, and then my hair sits on it, and it looks like I have spaghetti hair.
Angela.
Hi, Angela. Um, I mean,
I love the way you say it. I just say my chicken neck.
well, I mean, it's the décolletage is the area I think between like where your neck stops and your boobies kind of like
Okay.
come together, and I think
Hey, Ashley.
if you start this kind of thing younger, like maybe it'll prevent some creping and
Uh
stuff.
huh.
But I mean, I only used it for a few days in a row.
Debbie say cleavage.
It's above the cleavage, but yeah, cleavage area, kind of. You going out? Mystery? All right. He's going out for a couple more.
Bye, Tony.
Bye. I wonder where he's going. I'm also letting my hair grow out because, we're looking for this
Hey,
overall. Right?
Jane.
Hi,
Maybe,
Jane. We're
maybe
looking
he's
for
going
this
to get
good look.
something special for you.
I really doubt it. He's probably going to, he needs like oh, I bought him like
Oh,
a,
wait. Look, it's my mom. Let's see what she wants this morning.
I bought him a water
Hey,
pick,
Mom.
but I lost, I don't remember where I put the thing that plugs it in. It might be in the box for the water pick, but I don't know where the box for the water pick is. So,
Wait, hold on.
I mean, if you're housebound, sometimes they offer you promotions like, oh, we'll give you like a gift card or something. And I'm thinking, if you can afford to give me a $75 gift card, how much are you charging the insurance company for this thing I don't need? If I needed it, it'd be one thing.
My mother. You gotta love her.
Yeah, Dawn, you look like it's sort of like a soft green and a soft pink against your skin looks good. It's very peaceful
You
looking.
like my $2 shirt?
I love it. When you get 25-cent clothes that are fantastic, I'm so
Well, this was $2. It's brand new.
well, that's big bucks, in the
Yeah, that's big
in,
bucks for me.
in
Because I'm cheap.
Southern Louisiana
But
thrift.
this was at that dollar deal store.
Oh.
Yesterday was Dollar Day. I couldn't stay long because I was waiting for Marie to call me that the dogs were ready. So I got to send a link to my mom real quick.
I'm actually wearing. I'm calling this my like kind of. I don't even know what to call it. Like a thing that you put over clothes so that if you're doing crafts, you don't really
Hmm.
get so much. But I like this shirt a lot because it has a zipper and it's kind of baggy. But I don't know. I don't. I like it enough that I want to wear it outside, so it's not really, really a house shirt. If you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
But
It
it
was Haley and Becca's
anniversary.
anniversary yesterday.
Well, happy anniversary to them.
That's right.
They're very nice people, and
So 7 years.
oh, congratulations! That's special.
Oh, it's just a t-shirt, Jane.
Oh, she's talking about mine. Like
Oh, okay. I'm
it's
sorry.
like it's really just a over like a work shirt, but it has a zipper, which I like. I like a smock. I remember back. I don't know if you remember back in the day when I was a little kid, and we went to. I went to like a. I want to say kinder. It was before kindergarten. It was like a nursery school or a pre-K, and it was. Whenever we did arts and crafts, they made us wear a smock so that we didn't mess up our
Uh-huh.
because parents back then didn't buy a lot of clothes for us. Like I remember getting like a pair of shoes a year, and like
Right.
it out like an inch too big, and it ended up like where your feet are like pushing through the front.
Uh-huh.
I mean, well, I wasn't wealthy, so that's how it was for us. And I didn't know when I was a kid, but she used to buy us those. Do you remember when sneakers were called skips if you didn't get the good Keds or the
No.
good?
And
Yeah,
we're the same age, so but no. Maybe that was a New York thing.
well, yeah, and if you didn't get the Keds and you got the skips from the John's Bargain Basement, they used to they used to step on your feet to make them look dirty, and I'm like, people
That's
go through.
mean.
They're people like
I
any
would have been devastated.
kids are nice, and no, I mean, I was from the Bronx. Everybody was like, I mean, I was raised in the Bronx.
Right.
They would like run into you, and then they try to smack you, like make you fall over. It's like people were mean. Steal your roller skates.
Yes, Jane, smock tops. I used to love smock tops.
Well, we called it wasn't just smocking, but it was like a smock. Yeah, like. Hi, Cheryl. Um,
Hey, Cheryl.
Debbie said she used to wear one of her dad's old shirts. I had a bunch of my dad's old shirts. Like as a matter of fact, he had old dress shirts that got a little yellow, like up in the closet because he had them in a suitcase. And I remember taking them and dyeing them, like when my mom would agree, and we bought Rit dye, and I made them purple.
Right. My aunt from Florida used to, she was by herself, like, family was all here. So she would sew all day. And she used to make me boxes of Barbie clothes and just all kind of stuff. But she made shirts out of flour sacks. And girl, that was like the next best thing. It was just so cool because they had nice little images and stuff. So we thought we was the shit when we wore those. It's too funny. We were little, but I'm so confused. Which drink do I want? This one's got a little left. This one or this one? I really prefer this one, but
Norton came here. He was crying outside the door.
it was fancy, Debbie.
Oh, what you got? I didn't. What were you saying? Your aunt made you stuff?
She used to sew all kind of things, but she made us these shirts out of flour sacks. And
flour sacks.
Yeah, and they had the cutest little images on them. We just thought we were it. Hey, Crystal.
I think
Good morning.
That would be so cool, like to make tote bags out of flour sacks, or I'm sorry for like even throw pillows. That's kind of hot. I mean, like I don't know if they still even make old flour sacks.
I don't know. Now I know my mom's neighbor, my friend Sabrina. She makes totes out of chicken feed bags. They are so cute.
Do they have chickens on them?
They have all different things written on them.
I would like a chicken feed bag that had a big like rooster or something. Come here.
Yeah. So yeah, she makes those. Look, Debbie, I used to get my mom used to sew all our clothes. And I used to get my sister's hand-me-downs. Well, the problem with that was my sister liked ruffles and lace, and I don't. But so I had to wear ruffles and lace. So
it would be good if you could have had it like sort of changed up for you a little bit.
yeah,
Oh,
well, no, I got to wear ruffles and lace. I hated ruffles and lace.
Norton's like he doesn't usually come in this room, and unfortunately, this was the room that my dogs used to hang out in back when I
Mm-hmm.
had a bed. I made it a bedroom, and when I moved some stuff around now, I noticed that there were stains in the carpet. I'm not going to say what the stains are for, but you can imagine, number one. And I
Right,
cleaned it up.
Debbie?
He's still smelling. Your first dungarees? That's sweet. I remember when my mom actually bought me like clogs, like real clogs.
I know.
It was fun. But I only got like if I wanted to like designer clothes, like I got Olaf clogs or like I got a pair of Frey boots once. It was my birthday present. You see, she kind of like threw it in there, like it's clothes that you need and want, but we'll make it a gift.
True, Jane. I know you can't afford to sew these days. The patterns are so expensive unless you find vintage patterns that you want or like. But
One of my neighbors used to she said she would she almost would make a tube and then roll down the hem and put in elastic. And she goes, "All my skirts are like this. I make them." She goes, "No big deal. It's like two seams."
yeah, my mama would be making the last stitch as we were walking out the door. Ah.
Oh, gunny sack. That was fancy. I wanted a gunny sack for my Sweet 16. And they got me something that looked just like it, but I'm not 100% sure it was the real deal. But it was acceptable. It was really a cute dress, I remember. I actually have pictures probably behind me for my Sweet 16. I also didn't eat for like 6 months before that. Seems to be a thing in my life. Like if I'm going to have an occasion, I don't eat right before it. Well, if anybody new is here, I'm a little under the weather, so I'm hoping to get over the weather. And
my chair's all crooked. I'm all crooked. Precious is behind my back. Hey, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. I didn't even put lipstick on. My lips still dry.
My dog is officially going on a diet today.
Really?
All right. I'm going to start walking her every day, my baby dog, because she's really overweight, and I didn't notice it until Marie shaved her.
Let me see her. Why?
Because she's got a teeny head.
I want to see her.
Y'all laugh.
Isn't she?
My husband said if I show her on this show, he was going to be mad at me.
She looks like a whole different dog.
I know. Marie wants to see what she looks like shaved.
Let me see her, though. Let's see if she looks like a whole different dog. So what is she?
She's fat. I didn't realize how fat she was.
Oh, well, her ears are out.
A little Ewok ear. She don't have hair to hold them down. So
she's
it's her summer due.
And a Bichon.
She's a Pom and Bichon.
She doesn't really look Bichon anymore.
No. So we're gonna let
she doesn't even look like
a little bit, Jane.
She's cute. She's still cute. She's embarrassed.
I told Marie, I said, you did a good job, honey. We kept saying, I wonder how she would look like with more of a Pom face.
Now, what if you
I'm glad she didn't cut her clean like a Pom. But
do you have those grooming gloves? You should start doing it now. So she grows up, she'll get used to you brushing her. Now that she's short haired. No? No brushing for her? Start her brushing.
Yeah, she lets you brush her. Bella doesn't.
I brush them. I hate to say it. If I do it every day, it's okay, but I don't do it every day. I do it every several days. We were busy. Maybe that's why my back hurts so much. We were moving around some of the furniture. I'm not saying we got to everything, but we did like 80% of the furniture away from where it had been. And I was vacuuming under it, and we were dusting it. And Wow. There's
I know. I
I
hate to move my sofa because it's amazing what gets under there.
there's one sofa I haven't moved and he hasn't moved. I can't wait to see the like entity of dog hair that's under
Hey,
there.
Robin.
Robin.
I know, it's crazy.
It's like it's insane. I mean, it's my and we like them. We like the hairy dogs, but it's if you don't vacuum every couple days, it's or brush them every day and vacuum every couple days. It's a lot.
Oh, I gotta tell y'all,
What?
the little giraffes I got from Jane was so flipping cute. I thought they were little ceramic giraffes. Oh my god, they're pottery. They're so cute. Jane, I love. Let me show y'all. I don't know if you can see them. They're right there.
Can you show us? They're not
Yeah,
gonna
let me get them. I thought they would show better.
show.
Wait, precious, hold on.
I thought this was a shirt in my bundle, but it's a tote bag. It looks handmade to me.
Like I'm gonna have to name them.
Oh,
Look at his
that's
face.
really cute. That is really, really, really cute. And
So it's a match and pair.
oh, that's really adorable. They're really.
Wait,
Yeah, that didn't show them off from far.
wait.
They look. Aw, that is really adorable.
Wait, and the baby.
You got a baby? Aw, very cute.
It's so flipping cute. I'll just put them here on my computer and not break them.
Yeah, they were made for her.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
It's behind the furniture. I have a lot of boxes stacked up back there, and behind all those boxes is an actual closet that I haven't opened in like 5 years. I'm a little funny.
You might find some treasures in there.
I might find like the base for a chair I don't even own anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna find. It's sad.
So I had to take Mom to get some injections in her knees yesterday. I forgot to ask her how her knees felt this morning.
I hope she feels better. I hope everybody who's feeling ill that their pain goes away.
Well, they usually put cortisone injections, but they only last for 3 months, and then she's back to where she was. So this time they put the gel. So he told her yesterday she'd feel really good because the numbing medicine was in there. But it takes almost 12 weeks to get the full effect, so that she may not have that instant effect like she normally does. So I forgot to ask her how she felt after the numbing wore off. I don't know how long it's supposed to last.
It's the gel, the thing that they used to make from like coxcombs or
the comb stuff. I don't know.
Because that's what they used to advertise. Hey, there's this miracle gel.
Yeah. I know Haley did it, and she said it was awful.
Oh, okay. Never
mind. It didn't work for her.
Well, I found Tony had like this roll-on.
Hey, Selena. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, Tony had this roll-on lidocaine gel or cream or something, and I put it right in the spot where my back is like the apex of the pain. And he said it didn't work for me. It kind of works, but I don't know how long it's going to work for. Mm-hmm. But
I use this roll-on lidocaine from Walmart. It works pretty good. Sean uses it a lot.
I think this was an actual Tylenol brand, which I thought maybe you're going to take Tylenol from. It's not going to sink in, I guess. But I mean, it does feel better for a little while. I just don't. It's expensive, actually.
Mm-hmm. That's why I bought the Walmart brand.
And how do you reapply like all the time? I mean, I wonder how many hours it's going to work if it works.
Mm-hmm. Hey, haven't seen you in a while, Selena.
Hey, Selena. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Yes.
We appreciate you. Anyway. Yeah, it's no fun. I was going to look at houses this week virtually, and as I'm getting ready to like wait for my realtor to call me, he said, "Oh, I only got feedback. I mean, I only heard from one of the guys, one of the realtors out there. So Saturday, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this guy is just waiting for last minute or if people really don't want to sell their houses
Mm-hmm.
because they don't. I mean, like if someone says I want to show your house, wouldn't you, if you want to sell it, wouldn't you like say okay?
Right.
Well, anyway,
I hear that.
we'll see. I don't know. It's so far away. It's not like we could just show up. I mean, the houses are like 5 hours away from me. So if we even go to see them, it's gonna be a. I almost want to do what you suggested. Like I'd like to spend the night in that whole area.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I'd really like to spend 2 nights just driving around to each little town to see if
Right. See what you
what the
like.
vibe is. I mean, it's not the same as living there. I mean, it's a lot of them are Mennonite Amish houses that like the barns are way nicer than the houses, and I don't get it.
Debbie.
What did you write?
She says, have you looked in retirement communities? People's always dying over there.
I
Faster
mean,
turnover.
all right. This is the thing about us in communities. Whereas I don't think it would be like the end of the world. It's like some of them are nice. However,
Uh-huh.
we have 2 dogs that are large, and we would need a fence. And Tony occasionally likes to take apart a car and work on his driveway. And we can't have a community that has rules because inevitably there's going to be a shovel left outside a door or like some tire off a car and like the car on a jack.
Right.
Like I mean,
Good thing we don't have rules
we're
here.
like urban hicks, if you know what I mean. I don't know. We just need. I was looking at a community that was very reasonably priced, but I looked at their bylaws and they definitely say things like, "Oh, you can't put a fence in the front. You can only put it in the back. Like you can't do this, you can't do that." So it's, I don't want someone.
I gotta pay every month to live in a neighborhood extra over my house note. I don't want to live there.
But that's part of it. But like if it included a community, let's just say big pool or a boat dock or some kind of amenity that you might like, something that kept it sort of private, you might want that. But
I mean, some of these communities over here, they tell you what kind of blinds to put in your front windows, how many trees you have to plant in your yard, how many. I'm sorry, you can't have your garage door open.
Right. And you can't leave, like if you're sweeping the front, let's say porch steps, whatever, and you leave your broom out to go have lunch or to pee, sometimes they'll catch you. Your neighbors will snitch on you. They'll take photographs and send it to like the community leaders. And I knew people that got into, like if they don't like you, they're going to look for every little way to get you out. And then they might even change the rules. Like, well, you can only have a dog that's up to 20 or 30 pounds. And they know, they might know my dogs are like one's 50 and one's close.
Right. We live in a very old neighborhood. My house is over 100 years old. Good thing, because my yard sometimes looks like Sanford and Son with my son. So I sent them this. They had a video of somebody, those big wooden spools that they use for like wire. So some redneck put that on a vehicle as tires. So right. So I sent it to John and I said, new project for you, but in somebody else's yard. And he started laughing. And they go, don't send that to him. He's going to do it. But.
I see. Cheryl said she lives in a community. Selena wrote that like her only neighbor is a goat on top of a car. That's just terrible.
Right. I refuse. Put me in the country, in the sticks, because it ain't going to work for us. We don't ever pick up nothing.
Well, you see, that's the thing too. Like, I guess what Jane's saying, if you want to be head of the board, but if I don't want to tell people that all their curtains have to be backed in white, so there's a uniform color in the neighborhood. Having diversity is what makes sometimes I'm not saying paint the outside of your house like fluorescent orange. That would be annoying to the neighbors, I guess.
Yeah, well, sometimes we have that here, but
lower the bill.
particularly down my street, but in our little town. I mean, we have a house that's got fuchsia trim and the house is yellow, but to each his own.
Yeah, well, Tony said he knew somebody who actually lost their house from one of these communities because
Oh,
they did
that's
something
on me.
they did something that annoyed them, and then they put a lien on it. I don't know if how they could actually take it away, but they did. And I'm
I don't know
like,
what that
or
was.
I don't know. I would hate that. I mean, I would more than hate that. I mean, like, I've also heard that people who didn't pay their water bill 2 months in a row got a lien on their house too, and they didn't know about the lien, and then they came to collect. Oh, there's something about some areas where if you're late with your real estate tax, someone else can pay your tax, and then they can somehow get the deed put in their name. And I don't know. All I know is that homeowning is not. I mean, even though renting sucks, but like homeowning can suck too.
Yeah. I don't know. Hey, Ann.
You don't pay the dues, you have no access to your house. That's horrible. Hi, Ann.
I don't know. It's crazy. We moved to Laplace area where my shop is. We had rented for a little while because we wanted to see how it was somewhere else. Didn't like it. I mean, over here, my door's open. The neighbors, hey, I'm here. And they walk straight to your refrigerator, see what you got to drink or whatever. In Laplace, you had to make an appointment with your neighbor. So, nah.
But that's me. I don't. Hey, here's Roxy. I don't want. I don't know if I want my neighbors just coming in and going over to my.
Well, I mean, they like family, but
that's different. If it's like my best friend, I would.
it's like my neighbor who always here, and I missed it. Even though I said I didn't like it, I missed it when I didn't have it because it's something you get used to, I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, it would be nice to have good friends like that.
I mean, I can, and they used to, if your house is messy, they don't care.
Do they help you clean too?
Yeah. So it was just, I don't know.
I mean, the Amish people have a strong community, and if somebody is like feeling under the weather, the ladies will get together and spend an afternoon and just they'll mop your floors and clean out your bathroom.
Right. Doesn't she have an appointment on Thursday morning, I think? Johnny said he thought she was going to physical therapy.
Who are you talking about?
Jennifer.
Oh.
WS Jennifer.
Okay, I hope she's okay. Did you see what Cheryl wrote in the community? She can't even get in the pool. That's terrible.
Yeah, see, that's kind of not right. If you live there all the time and it's your community.
Yeah, it's not right.
Yeah, it's just, it's country living, really,
We're looking, okay, so we're looking for country living. And so the house that I'm right now the most interested in is in a town that's considered, I mean, they say it's like a high population density area so that there's like 3,000 people. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking that's a joke to me in a way. I mean, I'm from New York City, so 3,000 people doesn't really seem like a high density area, but right. The house has nearly 3 acres. So I'm thinking there's a house I really like, but it's only 60 feet of property. This has like at least like probably a house worth in between one house and the other. Mm-hmm. So that seems okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be good. How do I know?
I don't know, honey.
$12. Well, $12 seems reasonable for New Jersey price. Like, I think that some of the pools around here charge between 20 and 40 for the day, and maybe even more if it's exclusive. So they want to keep out the riffraff.
Right. Hey, Anitra.
Hi, Anitra.
Anitra's going to be on Deals at the Dawn's tomorrow. Or Dawn, I got to remember, it's Dawn's Deals with Yarn Again. I'll have Anitra and Aaron on tomorrow.
Well, I hope you sell a lot.
I hope so.
It's good.
What you bringing to the table tomorrow, Anitra?
I'm going to guess she has a lot of jewelry.
A lot of jewelry. Yeah, I bet you get a good bid, huh, Debbie?
Yeah.
Yes, she said jewelry.
She says, what kind of riffraff goes to the pool? Look, I guess the kind of people that like take up 3 chairs and put out, like maybe have music going. I don't really know. There's a town in Connecticut on the Long Island Sound where it kind of goes in to the ocean, and it used to be reasonable to go there. They're one of the only public beaches in that area, and they started charging so much to park. Like it kept going up and up and up to the point where I can't say the price, but it's not affordable.
Yeah.
And they say you can come if you can pay,
Right.
And it's like bullshit.
Yeah. Bye, Selena. Thanks for stopping by.
Take care. Little country home.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. Well, I do like the country, but
Oh, Precious, you're hurting my back.
okay, is Tony still gone? I want to talk about him. We were looking at a house that to me looked so dilapidated. Like it had like carpeting that was gross and old, like mismatched walls with flooring and like an old clawfoot tub. And I said, that room looks so disgusting. And I said, would you feel comfortable even showering in its present state? And he said, why not? And I thought,
That's so man.
I would think like, because you get more dirty stepping out than going in. I don't know.
Wow.
And that's when I realized, I said to you, like, I can't buy a house that looks disgusting because he's not going to fix it up for me.
What time is your time? But it's 3:00 Eastern, 2:00 Central.
3:00, she said. Well, anyway, my husband, I said, can you fix stuff up? Like, I mean, if he's going to just make my house look sellable and then we move out there and then I need work on a house, it's like he'll never be finished. And he says, look, I can do a lot, but I'm old. And there's a limit now to what I even want to do. So,
No problem.
Is anybody watching have a pool so they could tell?
It'll tell you the maintenance upkeep. Uh-oh. Did I freeze or did you freeze? I don't know. Who froze?
My internet just went out and I saw.
Oh, so I said, did I freeze or did you freeze? I do too, Anitra. Sometimes I want to leave here, but my neighbor gets crappy with me because, well, he doesn't make the comments to me. He makes the comments to my son, the mess maker. So he don't have the balls to tell me.
And what is he? Oh, Tony's back. So what?
Maybe he went buy you breakfast.
No, he already ate.
Lunch? I don't know.
He wouldn't even know what. I've been eating such weird. I was gonna say shit. I've been eating such weird things. Like I've been doing the I want to say, what is it? Keto-ish, like low carb. The only thing that's not technically keto, I think, that I'm eating is at night I'll have some berries because I can't.
No, that's allowed on keto.
All of those artificially sweetened things. The only thing that I find very tasty is the Atkins treat bars that have the caramel and the nougat. Those are really good. But
don't live by me then, Anitra. Oh, you would hate my son. Hey, Glenn.
I want it to be nicer. It's just, Hi, Nana. It's just hard
Hey,
sometimes.
Nana.
I can't get out and rake. And, if I want to pay someone, then Tony's like, he doesn't
Right.
pay people to do stuff he could do, but do.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of leaves on my lawn still.
Right.
There's going to be mud.
Cheryl, you want to come back on the auction? Email me and let me know. Robin, you want to be on the auction? I don't know. Do you do auctions, Robin? Jane, let me know when you're available again. Look, I'm recruiting. I need some people. Glenn? Chris? I could get Greg on here to sell some of his tools.
Greg. That would be fun.
Right. You can figure it out on my channel because it's not that big and we easy going here. I don't have many rules. Just be nice.
It would be nice if you did a people who don't normally do auctions,
Right.
like Chris and Greg. That would be fun to watch.
Oh, let me get my calendar, Nana. I know we're waiting for you to see when Donna was going to your house or whatever. Let me grab my calendar.
Have you ever been to Punxsutawney or Brookville? Tell me about those towns. I did want to, I do Google Earths and I travel down main streets of towns, and if I see like half of the stores are empty,
it might be in the back.
It makes me nervous about moving to those towns because a lot of times these towns are dying because the coal mine shut down, the factory shut down. Mm-hmm. It's like the Allentown song from Billy Joel.
You might get my calendar. You want to say hi? Come on, jump up. Come on. Say hi. Say hi, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
You want to say hi?
Bella.
Bella, you being shy?
I like
Bella's trying to see if I have food. Huh, Bells?
When Bella's ears are fluffy, to me, it reminds me of Ponytail.
Yeah, her ears are wet when she sniffs outside. Come on, Belle. Go see TT. Go ahead.
Nana just
Bella,
said,
you cannot get on my lap.
10th, there's a members-only auction in her channel. And you get 15 minutes. You interested?
Wait, do what?
She's doing Sunday, March 10th, she's doing a members-only auction where you get 15 minutes. Are you interested? Say yes.
Yes.
She is. I was going to say she's interested, but I didn't know she had plans like with her family. She's interested.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to tell you what days I have. I have March 15th open for one person. I have March 22nd for one person. And then pretty much all of April is open. I know, Bella, you're really heavy.
So, Nana, have you ever been to Brookville or Punxsutawney? Tell me.
Go ahead.
Tell me what those places are like.
Come here. Come on. Go.
And how about Indiana, Pennsylvania? That's where.
Indiana, Pennsylvania. Right, Anitra?
I think Arnold Palmer's from there.
Wait, what date is that? March 10th.
That one seems definitely like more city.
It's on your channel, Nana?
She can do March, but nothing in April.
Okay. All right. Any specific one you want? Let's see. I got the 15th, the 22nd, the 29th. No, not the 29th. 15th and 22nd. She said it's nice. Christmas trees known everywhere in the area. I can't read.
I know that I think Indiana has a lot of street festivals, and they do.
Okay, Nana, thank you.
But I mean, Punxsutawney does the groundhog thing. I don't think Brookfield does much, but it's really a cute old main street. The houses around there are very reasonable and they're low in taxes, but there's not a whole lot going in their main street. It's just really cute to look at. I don't know if you've heard any rumors about any of them being like bad for any reason. I'm curious. But there's a house in Punxsutawney. I really do. I mean, I like it. I like parts about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't like love 100% of the way it's like, you know, it has like these drop ceilings that are two-tone and it kind of annoys me. So we'll have to do painting for sure, which I know people are expected to do, but it's hard.
I can't imagine trying to find a new place to live. Okay, Ann. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny. I'm looking down and that's where my phone is. How's it going?
So no funny stories, Suzy?
I don't know. I don't know what's funny. I'm a little off today. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm sorry you're feeling under the weather.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I ever felt over the weather.
Besides normal aches and pains, I feel pretty good today. So
that's good.
I'm not going to complain. Let's put it that way. That would be, I guess, a good day for me. I'm going to the booth after this. Well, actually, I might go run over to the dollar store because it's 50-cent day today. Uh-oh. I think we lost her again. Because she's froze looking up like she's praying or something. Poor baby.
I'm like, is my internet just shutting off entirely? Because I got a black screen.
I don't know, y'all. Was it me or was it her?
Well, it had to be me.
You were looking up like you were praying.
Really?
I know it must have been you because you were frozen like I said, oh. It's called Dollar Deals. Dollar Deals. It started off as one of those Black Friday stores. And then they changed it to Doorbuster Dollar Deals or something like that. So it starts off at 10 on a Friday, goes down. Yesterday was $1 day, and today is 50 cents. They usually don't open on Thursday, but they started opening to kind of clear their bins. So, and yesterday I found, where did I put it? Well, damn, found this little pack of bags for $1. And
good. I'm just saying right away, bags for $1 are a good deal, no matter what.
Yeah, but they're cute. They're the little these that I pay like almost $5 at Michael's for, and you put your thing in it and fold it over.
I've paid like $8 for a stack of those bags in the past.
And they look like there's a ton in here.
If you can fit like a greeting card in them, that's a really good size.
I think like a note card, maybe a small greeting card. Yeah, so for $1, I grabbed it, but like I said, I couldn't stay long. By the time we finished looking at the shirts, looking for a size I needed, because I didn't know what size to get. So,
what size? Oh, do you mind sharing? What size?
This is a large, but I also bought a medium, and it fits. It's just a little snug around the torso. Like it could be wearable, but I'm not comfortable.
I don't like having things that cling.
I did buy the medium though.
My extra bits and pieces, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. It's to hide the extra bits and pieces. But I was
I
down
like
to 160.
slightly draping the body, but not like 20 sizes too big. Would be
Right.
more flattering.
Yeah. So 164. So it's getting there.
Oh, is that what
slowly.
you said? 164, and I'm thinking, is that a price? That was your weight.
No. My weight. I'm not
Congratulations.
embarrassed to say.
That's good.
Considering I started at 220. So
I've lost about 10 pounds. So I'm okay with that. Sabrina,
hey, Sabrina.
aloha. Yeah, being in the 160s is so great
Right.
when you've been like in the, as soon as you get to Wonderland, you sort of feel good. But when you get into like, wow, like
Yeah.
the 160s, that's like, you get to shop in the regular store.
Yeah. Sabrina, did you rest, honey? She was calling me the other night. She was driving home from Houston. Hey, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce. She does a hand.
I know, right?
Carol's.
Sabrina, do you want to go to the booth this evening? I'll wait for you. Sabrina she's the booth that I show sometimes with the hand painted stuff.
I know Sabrina.
So I might go today. If you don't, oh, yes. Okay. Let me know what time you get off. Poor Sabrina. Sometimes she's supposed to get off and she's still stuck there working.
So, guys, I'm thinking about not ever touching up my roots again. And then maybe
Go for it.
I'm not gonna. And I want to maybe occasionally, like maybe for transition, do just some highlights.
Yeah.
Like, and then see what happens.
Hey,
Because
Carol.
I don't want to keep dyeing my hair.
Yeah, go gray. I got tired of dyeing it. That's why I just let mine go. Now these young kids,
Go gray, please.
these young kids really call me old, and it's easier to get your senior citizen discount.
Lately, nobody even questions it. So
Right.
and
let me tell you, I don't know if anybody here has a Raising Cane's chicken place. My husband goes, "Do you ask for the discount?" And I'm like, "No." And I said, "I need a discount," and they give you 10% off. Hey, Patrick.
Well, Wendy's, if you have to say something, the thing is, I've been forgetting to say it, and they don't just give it to you because you look old. You have to actually say.
Right. Oh, Sabrina's been thrifting in Houston. I can't wait to see what you got. Hey, Patrick. Wait, I'm sorry.
Hi, Patrick.
Do you want to be on Deals of the Dawns again? I got all of April open. Patrick,
Sabrina, I heard
stuff.
the thrifting, and I heard that the thrifting in Houston is fantastic because they have some fancy people that live.
I don't know, Glenn. They don't ask. I think it might be 55 or 60, but just act old. The only problem is they got to call the manager over to put their key in. But happy leap year. Today is the 29th, y'all.
Yeah, that's how I feel. My hair in the front, like I used to just have like salt and pepper, but now I have like a couple of streaks of, I can see that's going to be white or maybe gray or whatever.
All right, Anitra. Thanks for coming. See you tomorrow. Yeah, Glenn, tell him you're 60. It's okay. You can be old for a little while.
My roots are dark for the most part.
Well, Carol, I am. Thank you first, and I'm using Ozempic for my diabetes because my A1C went really, really high, and then I was still eating a lot of sugar and feeling crappy. So my friend Suzy Woozy here talked me into going keto-ish. But then my blood sugar was dropping too low. So I'm doing just kind of low carb. Because the other day I did have, what did I have? It had a little carbs in it. Oh, I did cheat and had a brownie. I'm sorry, when my grandkids came over. So,
Hi, Glenn.
But it didn't affect me. In fact, I was still in ketosis.
All right, let me tell you something. Someone's turning 62 in 22 days.
Ooh, I turned 62 not long after you. No, 61. I'm sorry. I'm making myself a year older.
I'm turning 62. Wow.
Oh, Jane says she's got us all beat. She'll be 67.
On March 21st, we should have a party.
Yes, we should. I'm going to write that in my calendar because you know I'm so forgetful. It's probably already in there.
March 21st.
That's on a Monday.
62.
Thursday. It's on a Thursday.
Oh, wow. 62 for me. It's almost like turning sweet 16 again. I don't know.
All right, we'll have a birthday party for Suzy on the 22nd. I mean, 23rd is a Thursday.
I'll eat my Atkins bar that I like.
Atkins bar.
Well, those to me taste so good.
Robin says she'll be 64 in April.
Oh, congrats.
Cheryl will be 64 in January.
She said she just turned it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
I've been looking at your videos and you can see such a big difference from a few months ago to now. It's crazy.
Yeah, he
That's
No.
so funny what she wrote. Do you see what Sabrina wrote? She's 50 and 181.
Sabrina, you so silly.
It's just like I could say I'm like 50, 12 or something.
Right. Oh, Sabrina, I think Ascension of Our Lord Church here is having something on Saturday. It says garage sale and flea market. And then Glenn is saying trash and treasure sale Friday and Sunday. Where is here, Glenn?
Friday.
I know in Baton Rouge, but where? You'll have to message me the address. Maybe Sabrina and I can check it out. Maybe we can call Cajun Princess. She might want to come. Yeah, sounds so French. Well, it just kind of slipped out that way.
What sounded French?
I said garage. I don't know what I said. Garage. Just didn't come out right. Garage sale. I remember my daddy used to say the garage. He would call it the garage.
Guarantee.
He would call the porch the Gary. Let's go sit on the Gary.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Don't know why, but that's what he called it.
The Gary. Do you think that somebody named Gary built it?
Oh, okay. Can anybody join, or is just y'all emptying y'all trunks over there?
A junk in the trunk sale. That's cute.
Yes, in Baton Rouge. Yeah, but he would sit on a Gary.
We sit on stoops. We call the front steps the stoops. Stoop.
Nope, we just sit on the steps.
Stoop. Do you ever see the Prince Spaghetti commercial where they go, Anthony, it's Prince Spaghetti Day?
Okay, I'm gonna look. Rotary Club. All right, thanks, Glenn. All right, Sabrina. While you at work, Sabrina, you can look it up on Facebook for Trash and Treasures Rotary Club. Rotary Club. I can't speak.
Yeah.
I like to watch that. Sell it, keep it or sell it, and that the lady who does the remodeling and stuff, and she calls it the garage. Garage. Okay, I'm coming. Put me down. When is that? Wait, when is that? In 2 weeks. All right, Patty.
What do you mean you're coming? What are you doing?
They doing trunk. I forgot what
junk in the trunk.
Junk in the trunk. So you can only do it from your trunk.
Where's Umatilla? What state is that? Is that Louisiana?
Umatilla, no. Is that in Florida or Pennsylvania?
I've been looking at a lot of Pennsylvania. If you live in Pennsylvania, put a 9 in the chat.
Oh, she said it's Florida. What did you say? Put a 9 in the chat?
Put a 9 in the chat if you live in Pennsylvania.
That would be Nana for sure.
Well, Nana lives partially in Pennsylvania, and she puts the 1. And Cheryl lives in Pennsylvania, so far that I know. And then there might have been somebody else, and I just sadly don't remember. But, you know.
All right, Sabrina.
I wonder if Tony...
Just let me know what time you'll be able to go this evening, because I'll wait for you.
I'm going to find the... Tony lost the charger thing for his... He didn't lose it. He just...
I'm going to make a video this evening at the booth. Nana says she's never heard of that area.
Umatilla? Yeah.
Almost sounds like armadillo. Is that you boo over there?
Somebody keeps trying to call me, and I don't know the number. And
It's not your realtor? Maybe he's calling from a different number.
I just turned it off by accident.
Maybe call it. It might be important.
Well, that's a bad thing to do. If you get a phone number and you don't know who it's from and you call it, it could be like one of those reversing the charges, and they somehow...
It's Umatilla. Umatilla.
It says New Jersey, and it's a 551. And then I got something that said a number. Like...
Yes, all the time, Debbie. I got one on my email yesterday saying that they will be charged. Thanks for your purchase. We'll be charging $1,069 to your PayPal account if we do not hear from you by 6:00 p.m. It doesn't even come from PayPal. They're too stupid to hide their address. So,
well, see, I've been getting calls from this number specifically a lot, and the thing is, if you call it back, it could be some kind of scammy thing. So they don't...
So she answers the phone. What did I win? I love to watch the videos where the scammers get scammed, where, you know, did you see the one with a news lady? She was a news lady, and she goes, she's like giving her credit card, and she goes 1, 2, 3. Well, we are here with the FBI and all this stuff, and then clunk, investigate, and she puts her newscaster voice on. It's funny. Crazy.
I used to say...
I have my card for my next hair appointment.
I used to say to them,
forget it.
when people would be like, can we speak to, you know, Suzy? I'd say, hold on, let me get her. And I'd put it down, and I'd just leave for like 20 minutes. And see. But this is just worrisome. If you call some of these numbers back, if they don't leave a message or text, then I'm not going to call you back, because, you know, you got my number somehow, or... Oh, I actually...
I hope my dog is comfortable behind me, because I am not comfortable.
I think I know what it is, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Never mind.
That's cool, Carol.
I get the ones asking me to sell my house to them. And then I said, okay, so how much are you going to offer me? I heard it's such a scam. They'll offer you like $250. Then they walk in your house and then they say, oh, it's only worth $200. And, you know, and then meanwhile, Zillow's saying it's worth like $450. So.
Right. Teresa says she asked some American trivia and they hang up.
Who is the 45th president? You know, you'd be like...
I know, but it's like if you block them, then they call you right back on a different number. It's crazy. Or they spoof other people's numbers, and then you think somebody else is calling you when it's a scam. So,
Well,
crazy.
let me ask you a question. Can you get iMessage on a Samsung phone? Is
No,
that something
I don't think
you
so.
can't even, because I don't know, Tony texts me from stores and it comes to my iPad that's in the house. And then he goes, I texted you. Because like sometimes we'll go to Walmart and he'll go that way, I'll go this way.
Right.
And I think he just has to actually call me because
Now, Garrett messages me on regular messenger. Oh, Cheryl says she answers City Morgue.
he doesn't have a messenger.
Well, just download the messenger app for him.
Somebody said my prescription is refilled at CVS and I don't use CVS for my prescription. So that feels like really weird too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, am I supposed to call him back and say, I don't have?
Right. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe they want your prescription number. If it's good stuff, they'll go pick it up. I don't know.
I'm concerned about everything now, which back in the day was so easy. If you got scammed, I don't know. I'm sure
I know. You answered the phone and it was your mom and them. I don't know. It wasn't like scammers. If it was a call, it was a real call.
Well, maybe he does. I don't know. It's my side, you feel? That if it's something that I have to do, I can't do it. Unless you talk me
Well,
through.
Garrett messages me on the same message thing that I have. And I guess because he transferred everything over from his Galaxy onto the iPhone, maybe. I don't know.
Like we do text each other with my iPad to his phone on the iMessage.
Right.
So I guess he just texts on the next line down and he feels like what he has to do is go to the phone probably. And he says he does. And but I mean, like I get home and I see a message from him saying, where are you? And I'm like, oh, well, just as I was like, he pretty much finds me by the time.
Right.
I'm like texting him back or calling him.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Garrett hated the iPhone. I mean, he deals with it. He still doesn't like it because his work phone is an iPhone. But so I bought him a Galaxy, like I have, and he uses it to play games.
It's hard to switch back and forth because, like, when I'm scrolling through some websites, I go like sideways, and I think he goes like up, and so whenever he takes my iPad to look at something, he goes the wrong way, and then the whole thing shuts off, and it's like, okay, frustrating.
Bella's back.
I'm gonna look at my setting and see if I have a device forwarding.
Oh, you hit your head, baby. I don't have food, Belle. Don't wipe your eye boogers on me. Stop it.
So, Mom, you're the best, please.
Ew. You're slobbing on me. Bella, I got somewhere to go. Really? You want to give me kisses? Oh, Lord. Here's the other one coming from my back because she's jealous. Welcome to the doghouse, y'all. She jumps in the front of me because she's afraid Bella's going to jump on me.
There's something.
No. Ow, Bella. Stop it. Thomas. I bet you he went to sleep up there. I'm going to mute y'all because I'm going to yell.
I was going to ask her, what does continue apps on other devices, what that even means. I have music share on. I don't even listen to music. Maybe I could shut that off. What's multi-control? I don't even know what they mean.
All right, Belle, he's coming. You need to wait. I can't go right now. You just went out. No.
Yeah, in my mind, I feel like I'm
Stop it. You want to come talk to people since you're talking? Come on. No. Stop. Sit. No. Ouch, Bella, your paws are big.
That's a lot of money. Writing about Paxlovid. I don't even know what Paxlovid is. Is that the COVID thing, the Paxlovid?
Yeah.
Is that the antiviral? I took that when I was
1,700. Wow.
when I took that, if that's the prescription they give you when you have COVID, I took it and it made my mouth taste terrible.
Y'all want a dog? Bella, go see Titi. Go. Go see Titi. He's going to bring you out. Go. You woke up Sean. He's not happy. I know. Ouch.
Uh-huh.
She's 80 pounds and its paws hurt. You'll be quiet, huh? Because Sean's right there.
Well, I know my other dog used to understand things I said a lot, but my Norton doesn't understand. We're trying to get him, like, what's the first trick you teach your dog? Sit. And the next one is lay down, lay, or down. And he learned it, I thought, when he was a puppy. But it didn't. He would do it if I had a treat him.
Go.
When I just ask for it to happen, it doesn't happen. Or he puts his front paws down and his ass is up there. So
I don't know. Maybe she's got a.
We could say COVID. Yeah, I took that. My husband took that, and my brother took it, and we all got rebound COVID from it. So if he didn't take it, I hate to say it, if it's not a terrible bad case of COVID, he's probably better off just getting the COVID out of his system, because it does. I told you, like, I had COVID twice they said it was the Paxlovid that, like, let it reoccur. Now, if you have problems with your respiratory system or heart conditions, I would take the chance to do it.
Joe's got Roxy too.
You have a Roxy? I got a Roxy. I spell it R-O-X-Y. I don't know why, because it's like, whatever. I think our fur burbies, well, they understand some stuff. They look for clues. Are you putting shoes on? Are you getting a coat? If you do, then they can go with you. They understand some words like food, hungry, treat, usually.
Oh, and they know treat.
If you give them a lot of treats, they know treat. And my other dog knew cookie and treat. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, that's a lot. That's sad.
Oh, yeah. That was so bad about prednisone. Oh,
that's horrible.
Well, Bella has a one-track mind. If she wants to go out, she wants to go out, and she will not let up. And this one's licking me to death on my arm.
Well, when
I don't know how to break her out of that.
I still feel like my taste buds are a little off since then. And
mine has stayed like that a long time, but eventually it gets better.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever felt like really, really good, but I still kind of feel crappy. And I don't know, like with my sinuses, like I can't breathe a lot. Like I feel like I don't know what happened. I can't afford to go to all the specialists I need to go to. That's it, but it's the truth. Because
first time I had it, I was really sick. The second time just felt like allergies.
For me, the first time felt like a terrible, terrible flu where every cell in my body hurt. But it like the first day I didn't feel like that. It was really the second day that I felt like that. And in a couple of days, I felt like regular flu. Like I didn't feel like, like that the blanket hurt to touch me and everything. Like I felt like just sick. But the second time I got it, I also didn't feel well. But it was, I don't remember what I was complaining about. Like earache, sore throat.
Don't come back. Maybe they don't have water. Go see if she's got water and food.
That was, I had it right before Christmas. I had it between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then, believe it, like I actually took a COVID test right before we were going to Christmas dinner with Tony's family because I wanted to test positive twice before I went. So I did. But
I don't know what she wants. She keeps coming back.
But it's just weird that Tony had it, I had it, one of my friends had it, and my brother had it all at the same time.
Okay, thanks, Glenn.
Sending you a link.
Do y'all hear my train?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't mind hearing trains from the distance.
It's this one particular engineer. He will start blowing at one town and he don't stop till he gets to the other one. And when he works night shift, I could tell when he's working because the other one just does a toot toot and he goes on. This guy, oh my God.
And I just came back.
I know. You kind of moving like a robot. Oh my goodness. Oh, now she's laying down like my guard dog.
As soon as I'm off from here, I'm going to unplug that cable thing and plug it back in. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll go to the cable store with the original box and get a new one, and maybe that'll help.
Yes, Carol, my daughter had that and still does, actually. That, and she smells like things are burning. Like, and then her wife had where she smelled like rotten meat. Crazy.
I've been having the weird tingly feelings in my feet every so often. Is it all the time that they feel that? Because it's very uncomfortable.
No, it affects some people with it and some people don't. I already have that, so it doesn't matter.
I was telling you, I was starting to feel like really weird, like with, I think I might have a pinched nerve, because.
Can you take anti-inflammatories or no?
I cannot. I'm not allowed. And if all I do, I can't just, we have it's legal to do the smokable stuff, but I can't do that all the time.
Well,
hurts me.
I'm telling you, I know you love your heating pad. Get you a rice sock. Make you a rice sock. Get you a tube sock. Fill it with rice. Just tie off the end. Doesn't have to be fancy. You put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Wrap it in a towel and put it on, and it provides moist heat. It is the best thing.
How would it be moist unless
because it I don't know what when it as it cools your neck is like moist after.
The pain that I feel is the most pain. I mean, I have some up here because I always have that, but it's in my lower right side of my back. Like I imagine it's where your appendix is, and it's starting to hurt from the front to the back. I mean, I should probably go. I don't know.
No, you don't have your gallbladder.
I don't have a gallbladder, but yes, they had said it could be gallbladder, could be kidney stones, it could be a cyst popping somewhere in your body, which that could happen for me. I have a lot of cysts, but
yeah, I do my update every time it comes across.
I did the updates.
I did get a notice today from Play Store or something from somebody to that they blocked one of the games I had on my computer. I mean, on my phone, because it posed threats to the phone. So I just hit uninstall because they gave you the option to uninstall it. So I did that. So you take a tube sock, Nana, like a men's, the long one, and you put rice in it. Like you don't want to fill it all the way to the top, but like enough about like that. That way you can kind of make it to it molds to you, and you put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. You'll have to judge because everybody's microwave is different. And then I wrap it in a towel because it'll be pretty hot when you take it out. And then as it cools, I unwrap. But it stays hot for a long time because I use it on my face with my trigeminal neuralgia. And it's the best thing and that they've ever invented, that somebody came up with. You can even put like essential oils if you like that. Like some people put lavender and stuff like that in it. But I wrap mine because the rice it's not bad. It's an odor that I don't like, but it's not bad. So I guess that's why they put essential oils. And it's not real strong. If you put it in a towel, you don't smell it. But I put it because it gets hot. But it's moist.
I have a heating pad that wraps around my neck and comes
Mhm.
down on it, so it's like shoulders, neck, and it's
Uh-huh.
and I've been using it, but like for the last few nights, I've been getting like hot at the. It's a rare thing. It like my body all of a sudden switched to feeling too hot, and then I just
Yeah. Oh, I love mine. And I really got it because they were talking about it on the website for trigeminal neuralgia when I first got it. It doesn't smell like stinky feet, Debbie, but it does have that peculiar odor. But anyway, I sleep with it almost every night because my face. So it's great. It's great.
but I would need one that I could put over my whole entire body, almost. You know what I mean? Like
Dirty socks.
I hurt here and all the way down my back, and then into that like lower back area. So
Yeah, and you can even tuck it in there, But I love it. I prefer it over a heating pad. Yeah, you could use jasmine rice, I guess. I don't like the way that smells. My friend used to be big into that basmati rice, if that's how you say it, and it stunk so bad. It didn't taste bad. It just I didn't like the smell. I bought this little one from somebody on Etsy. They were so cute. And it's about this big, just the perfect size for my face. But it didn't stay hot long enough because sometimes they'll put some kind of beans in it. But I prefer the rice. Try it, Nana.
well, you could do rice and beans and have a complete meal. Yeah.
Yeah, you could. I guess if you microwave it enough, but it gets to a point where you have to change it. So I have a whole pack of socks because it gets dirty.
Put in water, put it in the microwave, wear it, and then you have lunch.
Now, some people say to put a cup of water in the microwave when you're heating it. I've never done that.
I can't
Hey,
even.
Anna, how are you? Hey, Cameron.
Cameron, I can't cross my legs.
Rice and beans.
It hurts me to. I can't. Oh, I can't lift my leg to cross my legs without helping it up. That's what's happened to my back and my.
That sounds good today, y'all. Red beans and rice. Nana says, "Good morning, everybody coming in."
I'm having a hard time getting in Tony's truck too now. Something's bad.
He's got a small truck, girl. Maybe you need some, not little bitty, but it's smaller than the, right? Isn't it not a great big truck?
Tony's truck?
Yeah.
Tony's, it's taller than my SUV. I mean, it's higher up off the ground. I mean, it's probably like, he doesn't have a monster truck or anything. I mean, like what's small about it is that the bed is a little shorter than a long bed.
Oh, okay. Debbie said she had liver and onions last night. Yum, I love liver and onions. And you eat those onions over rice. Of course, here we have to have rice with everything. And, down the main aisles of the store, we have beans and rice. And my daughter-in-law goes, "Ma, you know what we have down the middle of the aisles?" And I'm like, "What, Becca?" She goes, "Taters."
We have like gadgets and whatever seasonal down the main aisle. But like they don't have rice. Like
they have chicken enchiladas.
It's hard to find the rice in the store now. I mean, like,
really?
I don't know if they have a little bit of rice in the Spanish aisle and there is some rice next to the pasta, but it's not like it's obvious. We don't.
Right.
They don't sell.
That sounds good, Debbie. Girl, I buy rice by 50-pound bags from Sam's. Don't laugh.
I buy
I buy sugar in 50-pound bags. I buy flour in 50-pound bags.
Well, I don't eat the carbs, and I'm not making it, but a bag of rice can last. I mean, like for a while, I was only buying 1 pound bags and then 2 pounds. When I lived with my ex, we would buy sometimes 10-pound bags. But
Debbie said she was making croutons today. Debbie, you make them from like old stale French bread or
croutons?
What do you use to make your croutons?
She's doing steak, vegetables, thin steak. Might be cutting. Am I lagging?
No, she put that on before, but earlier she said she was making croutons today.
I like croutons.
Me too.
I had
garlic
I
ones
cheated
with
the other
olive
day.
oil on them.
I ate croutons.
Oh, that sounds good, Nana.
Mm.
Corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes.
That sounds nice.
You go, girl. She uses French bread.
Nice.
That sounds good. I got some French bread that might be like stale. I might do that because I feel like if I eat a good salad, I can have a couple croutons on it. At least I'm not having a bag of cotton candy, Susie. I was on a cotton candy kick, y'all. Shh, don't tell my
I kept saying to her, eat something like more healthy.
I know, but I crave that stuff. What is wrong with me? So I got to stay out of Dollar Tree because
it's an addiction like any other thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, the only thing I'm having that's sort of regular right now is I did have a couple croutons when I had a Caesar salad, but I've been having fruit like berries.
Mm-hmm. I bought me some strawberries from Walmart yesterday, and they're like pointy on the end. Every last one of them is weird. You know, sometimes you find one or two like that. And serving early around 3 to 4. She said she thinks you can make it.
Nana, that sounds delicious. I like a good corned beef and cabbage and potatoes, but I would eat now. I guess I'd have some cabbage and corned beef and leave the potatoes.
I had some skinless, boneless chicken thighs, so I cut them up and made like strips, and the kids ate that on the sandwich.
By the way, she said, "Happy birthday, belated." She had birthday stuff. Good.
Yeah, Tuesday was her birthday.
Off. I cut you off. You were talking about skins. Leaving skins.
Huh?
You were talking about potatoes or something, and I cut you off. Yeah.
I was not.
You weren't? You weren't talking?
I said we had boneless, skinless thighs, and I cut them up, and the kids, I cooked that, and the kids,
okay. Never mind.
Either wraps or sandwiches or whatever with it.
Well, I have the ingredients to make fajitas. So,
ooh, yummy.
I don't. Cooked onions and peppers don't agree with me. I'll eat the meat, I suppose. I like mushrooms, though. I'll make it with mushrooms.
Well, I bought some sweet onions and those colored peppers, and I roasted them, and I ate that with my chicken. It was so good.
The way my stomach hurts.
Well, maybe just cook the meat with the onions and peppers and don't put the seasoning, the fajita seasoning in it.
I can't eat onions and peppers. They don't digest well with me. I mean, really, it's tomatoes. I don't do great with tomatoes either. I'm getting to be a fun lady
too, Ann.
I used to be able to eat everything. I like chicken teriyaki. Teriyaki has a lot of sugar, so it's not like I can't have it anymore.
Mom and I, we were at the mall, and my sugar was dropping, so we got lunch, and I was tempted to go by the little Chinese place, but I didn't.
Do you get shingles a lot, Debbie? That would be sad.
Oh, wow.
Well, isn't shingles like a rash? I don't have a rash.
Yeah, usually. It follows your nerve tract. A lot of times it'll start behind and follow like the bra line almost, or it does the face.
I got one zit. I don't think it's shingles. I think it's a zit. Wait. Tell me, you got the vaccine and then you started getting shingles?
Oh, wow. That's supposed to keep you from
that makes
it.
me nervous because I was going to do the shingles vaccines. That's a shame.
Yes, it's very painful.
Now, I've had chicken pox and I got it really bad. Tony said he had the worst piece of chicken pox ever. I had a really,
Debbie,
really,
I'm so sorry. That's so painful.
That is terrible.
I'm just sitting here looking at my little giraffes on my computer. They're so flipping cute.
That's nice. Oh, stress. I'm very stressed.
Yeah, stress can bring a lot of things on. Oh,
Yeah. And then I'm stressed that I have a $5,000 deductible.
oh no, I'm sorry.
And they charge you a 75 copay anyway, which I don't think goes to the deductible.
No, it doesn't because, well, my specialist one, but my husband's insurance is 55, and I can meet my deductible and they still charge it.
I used to have a friend in Canada that was very sweet. And he said, if you ever get sick, I'll marry you. And then you can get Canadian insurance.
Okay, she says she gets a weird stomach right before the breakout.
Oh, that's sad. My stomach's been weird for a very long time. So I can't.
So do they give you like the antivirals like acyclovir or whatever, Debbie, when you break out? Hey, Pearl. There you are. Girl, I already have my coffee. Girl, you better get yours.
I was gonna say it's late. Pearl, did we miss you last week? I don't think we saw you.
I don't think she was here last week.
I hope you're okay.
Because remember we asked where was Pearl?
Mm-hmm.
Teresa, how'd your show go yesterday? I was able to, while we were in the office waiting for the doctor to come in. He's such a turd.
Your doctor's a turd?
The mama's doctor is a turd.
And can you elaborate?
He's just like, she told him, she said she woke up during the night and the pain was so bad in her right hip. Well, she has to have a throat stretched again on Monday.
Really?
And her one to burn the nerve on the right side was for Tuesday, but they won't do it because you have to wait 2 weeks in between procedures. And I was telling him that, and I said, she's in so much pain, she can barely get out the car. Is that right? Well, hopefully this will help. But he won't give her anything for pain, anything mild. She says, I'm taking extra strength Tylenol. It's not like she's a freaking drug addict. She's 84 years old. She's almost 85, and it's like.
Well, there might be some reasons for not wanting to give people like certain medicines because it could decrease their respiration or it might make them dizzy. You understand, right?
I mean, he could have gave her something very mild.
That's right.
I mean, what do you think? She's a drug addict? You think I want it?
No.
I got my own drugs. I don't need hers.
But it's not, I know, I don't think she's obviously, but I think sometimes medically there's reasons why they don't want to.
Because she has no medical reason. I know she's old, but. And I told him, I said, when she starts walking like an old lady, I know she's hurting.
Right.
But because otherwise I can't keep up with her.
I used to see you guys walking around and you go, look at her running. And you put like the camera on her.
Yeah.
I would see her.
If she's that's how I know my mom's feeling good, when she can go. But when she takes to her lounge chair and she starts bitching because she can't work in her yard, I know she's not feeling well. So.
You had joint pain for what? What's an SI or is it an SL? What did she write?
Wow, that's good. I mean, they tried everything with her but all her joints are bone to bone pretty much. So, but she does really well with the burning of the nerves. So she does that. But I know some people don't do well with it. I didn't do well with it for my face. Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I missed what Pearl said.
I had pain down the one side. It's mostly my right side. But yeah, I'm concerned about. I don't know. Every time I go to a doctor for this pain, I go to the gyno, then they send me to the gastro. I go to the gastro, and then they send me to it's like past the buck. But meanwhile, they'll do 100 tests.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll have my deductible quickly.
Yeah, Pearl, don't let that go too long, honey. get that checked. Hope you feel better. Yeah, but Suzy can't. I know Suzy can't take anti-inflammatories.
Right. I could take Tylenol, but I have to take it very careful. Everybody should take Tylenol very carefully. It can cause liver problems. You
Right.
can't have any kind of alcohol, and you can't. If you have a fatty liver, it can really screw up your liver. You have to make sure you don't overdose. Like if it says that you can only take 2 tablets like 3 times a day, don't do it 4 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Bad for you. I'm, you know, it's not just me who said that. It was doctors, and you can see videos on it too. Like my cousin, who was a pharmaceutical researcher, he's a doctor. He doesn't even buy Tylenol anymore for his family. He says, I won't have it around. It's very bad. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
But sometimes that's all you can take.
That's all I can take. So I do
Yeah.
have, I don't drink, so it's not important for that.
Right.
But I also don't, I don't really, well, as I was, lots of doctors were putting me on massive doses of ibuprofen, like 800 at a time. So I was taking it, like totally screwed up my, I don't know. That's when I started getting gastric reflux. Let's just put it that way. And I'm scared of it. I try to not take any meds. They start.
Yeah, it's very hard to get pain pills here. Like even after some surgeries, they're not giving it, which is ridiculous. Some of these people who make these decisions are suits and not doctors, and I'd like to see them get cut open and not have anything. I mean, pain clinics are not even given hardly anything. It's so sad. And Donna gave me the name of that medicine for my face.
Mm-hmm.
So I called my neurologist, and he goes, well, I can't give that because it's I think it's an opioid or whatever. And he said, go to your friend's doctor. I want to say, bitch, I've been going to him for so long. Usually he's very kind. If I have a migraine, he will not let me leave the office until it's gone. He will do in his power. But
he said, go to your friend's doctor? Like,
yeah, go to your friend's doctor then.
Well, she's in Florida. Thank you very much.
That's what I told him. I said, well, she lives out of state. I said, don't worry about it. I'll just go to my marijuana doctor.
That sounded really kind of like effed up, if you ask me.
Yeah. Well, he's a different nationality, and maybe some things he says sound maybe, you know what I mean.
Lost in translations.
Yes. But he never smiles much. So when he does, because I can make him laugh, and so when he does, it's like, it's not a big laugh, but it's you know, kind of. Yes. So I know it's not, but sometimes when you have pain like trigeminal neuralgia, it doesn't help the pain all the way. And I normally don't take anything. Like I had a prescription my PCP gave me. It lasted me like 3 years. So it's not like I'm abusing it. And then I think I still had some left. But this one, it goes with your seizure meds that you take for the nerve pain. So, yeah, but it's hard to get here because it's not legalized here in Louisiana. The only thing I can get is drops. So chronic pain sufferers, you know, if you don't have chronic pain, you it's hard for you to understand, I think. And because I may look normal or, well, you know what I mean. But because I'm not normal. But you don't know. We can put on a straight face where other people would be crying, screaming in pain. You know,
it's the same thing. Like when you go to, I mean, like, when you go to crowded places, even if you use the handicap restroom, they'll say you're not handicapped. They used to say that, and I'd be like, first of all, I'm not going to leave this stall open in case somebody with the wheelchair comes, because that might not even happen today. That's number one. Number two, I am I'm partially disabled, and you can't see my disability because
Right.
it's not like I don't have a leg or
Right. And I'm not going to give you my medical history. What?
right. It's like you don't know.
Yeah. People are quick.
Oh,
There's a saying or something that says, I have an invisible disability.
yeah.
And
And they,
people don't, if they can't see it, they think it's not there.
you
But
know,
the pain, I mean, I cry and beg my husband to kill me.
I
So
I tell
it
Tony,
gets so bad.
I
So,
pain like this makes you want to feel like if you were dead, you wouldn't mind. And
right.
I'm sad. Why do they put the toilet paper so low in the handicapped restrooms too? I can't bend over to like get it. It's like it hurt. It's like sometimes I have to. It's people don't think about anything. They should have a low one and a tall one if they're really accommodating. But
Right.
Tony thinks I'm not doing enough exercise, and I'm thinking I can't even bend over to pick up something on the floor now. I have to kind of like do this wide ankled squat, and it's like
Uh-huh.
horrible. I'm gonna need that like picker upper thing to grab her.
Right.
But I mean, I'll do it to try to get past it. I don't know. It's sad. I know I probably sprained or strained my back
Mm-hmm.
by lifting something or moving something.
Right. And if I go to the doctor with my makeup on, oh, you look good today. You feel good. I'm like, you just don't know what I feel like. So I don't even wear makeup to the doctor anymore.
I I wouldn't. You know, quite frankly, if you have dark rings under your eyes or around your eyes, they should be able to see the real color of your skin. You might be going into jaundice. People who wear like full faces of makeup, it's kind of like dumb.
Right.
I mean, to the doctor, you're not a dumb
Mhm.
person to want to look good to go to the supermarket, but I feel like the doctor should see what your skin looks like.
Exactly. Definitely. And sometimes, even if I wear makeup, you can see it in my face. Like my sister was watching the show one day and she goes, "You're not feeling good, are you?" I said, "No." And she's like, "I could tell." I'm like, "How could you tell?" She says, I know you. I know your face. You know, you can. If you get to know somebody, you know. But, with the face pain coming back, I told my husband I can't live like this again. I don't know. I may have to try to go back and do the gamma knife again, but oh my God, that was awful. Where they screw the halo into your head to.
Oh. See, Anne just said, and with pain comes depression, and
Yes, you're
it's
right,
true.
Ann.
And it's like social isolation. You don't want to go out and do stuff because you're worried, like you're going to be like if you're outside, you're worried. What if I feel like I need to sit and there's no place to sit? What if I start doing what we need to do and I can't? Like I
Right.
have to end it abruptly.
I know. And I was kind of short with my daughter the other day. She goes, "Mom, in September, we're going to go to the Jelly Roll concert. And I don't want to hear no excuse you're not feeling well." I said, "Do you think I make up that I don't feel well not to go places?" No, 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 that's not what I'm saying. Well, I can't tell you if I'm going to feel good or not that day.
Then don't buy tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I bless her heart. I'm honored that she wants me to go with her.
that's nice. Yes, but
Because I like some Jelly Roll. I don't care if he's weird looking. I like him. He's real, I guess. That's why I like him. He knows what struggle is.
I haven't.
Right. Yeah, I'm a plan on being well that day.
Yeah, well,
I could rest up all that week before, to make sure I can walk and, not need to bring my cane or anything.
I would say bring your cane. It's always a good idea if you're going to be out, to bring your cane.
Right. You too, Cheryl? Yes, indeed.
I think you
Yes.
introduced me to him. I don't listen to a lot of music that's modern. It appears that our radio station in the car only plays 80s, 70s, and maybe an occasional.
Yeah. Well, he comes on the country station a lot. And
we don't have country here. I'm moving.
Yes.
There'll be country.
And if you listen to the words of his song and listen to his stories, he's overcome a lot. And people say his wife is a gold digger. He said, "Shit, I was the gold digger. She had money." And she's beautiful. But Yeah. Some people look at him and think, ugh, because he's got face tattoos and stuff. But
I could see that happening.
yeah. But anyway.
I hear a lot of noise.
You hear a lot of noise. You said your
Sounds like
husband?
people yelling in the street or something.
Well, peek out your window.
I
Do
heard
a Victoria. Open.
I think my neighbor was
the lawn man.
loud on her phone as she was getting into her car. Because
What?
well, this way, I'm sitting next to the window that is over the driveway, and I share
Oh, okay.
the driveway with the neighbor. So
I
she
can't
parked
imagine sharing a driveway with somebody.
it's like a double wide driveway, but still, it is like not the most ideal because when her kid goes through the cars, like he keeps knocking my side view mirror, and I'm like twice in the last month. I had to pull over and then like make it right and then fiddle with it so I could see again. It's like annoying to me. I know it wasn't.
I'm gonna have to look for that.
I mean, it might not have been.
Yeah.
The kid. He also scratched the whole side of my car.
Aw. Look, I can never have an unscratched car when my kids were little. I always had a bike thing across it, or one time I had a brand new car. It was the second day I had it. John goes, Mom, I'm gonna clean your car. He was little. He took the mop on the hood of the car and the metal part scratched it. Girl, I sat down and cried.
Well, one of my friend's kids, I parked in her driveway and I didn't realize what they were doing, but they put the hose on my car and they started scrubbing it with like a hard bristled brush, and they were scratching scratches into it. And I went, oh, please stop. I go, I appreciate what you're doing, but you're using something that's abrasive. So it like, it doesn't, you're scratching actually. So I don't know. I had to explain it to them that they were using the wrong tools for the job.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at it and see.
But now my car is from 07. My new car is from 07. So.
Well, my new car looks like an old car. Well, it's not so new anymore because we bought it at Ida, and that's already over 3 years, right?
It's my doggy. He was born like Father's Day before Ida. I can't believe he's almost 3. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that song.
What's the commercial that she thinks is his?
I don't know. It's a Jelly Roll commercial. They said it's hilarious.
I'll have to look. Are they doing like I don't go to TikTok, but there were people singing along with him to a song.
Uh-huh. They do that with a lot of singers, but it looks like the singer's live with you, but it's not.
Okay. Well, I mean, I knew that it wasn't, and it was that like they were just singing along to something that he did. And there was a couple people that did like sing really great that aren't.
Yeah. He's got that gravelly voice, but yeah, he lets you know he was broken. And how
gravelly voices. I should play some.
Yeah. And the one that him and Lainey Wilson, I think it's Lainey Wilson that he sings it with, is really good too.
Did he do a duet with Kelly Clarkson?
I think he maybe was on her show.
Okay. I heard it.
And I think they sang together. I like her show.
I've never seen it once.
She seems real, you know.
I like her.
Oh, it's for Uber Eats.
I haven't seen a commercial. I don't watch TV, so I can't really. I mean, like we watch streaming services here mostly.
That's funny. I just looked at the beginning. Like, what happened to my face? Is that tattoos? Yep. Oh, Lord, I almost put somebody in timeout.
Who?
I don't know. It was over Robin, Pearl, and Nana. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Better watch out. Yeah,
Exactly, Nana. Exactly.
I think when you have a good attitude, it helps. I mean, like, obviously, if you could try to spin positive, you probably feel better in your skin that day. But, it's a whole lot of pain. When you're feeling like you're really in a lot of pain, it's hard to smile and be happy about things. Because
Yeah.
you feel like, oh.
I know. My mama's been cranky lately, and I know it's because she's hurting. She goes, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's all right, Mom. But I guess, I told her, I said, when I'm hurting, I'm cranky too.
I'm cranky a lot.
I know. Sometimes I'll let Suzy have it. Bye. Ooh, you got a date day?
Good. To go to the post office.
Look, I take those little dates too, Teresa.
Y'all
have fun. Be careful.
All have fun.
Date day. Maybe we can stop at McDonald's for you.
We put the dogs in the car to go to the post office. They're so happy. And I said, do you think this is enough for them? And then they're like, yeah. We once put them in the car and we talked in the driveway for a little while. And then we actually had to take them out of the car. And I go, I wonder if they thought they did something.
Maybe. It was different.
Sat in the car for 5 minutes.
That's funny.
It's like they get so insane when we put leashes on them. And I'm sad.
Right.
And Roxy follows me around looking at me like, are you going to take me out now? And I'm like, oh, I feel so bad.
I know. Our dates are sometimes going to the grocery. I mean, and that's sad.
Sometimes if I need to just get gas, I put the dogs in the cars just so that they can get a ride.
Right. Oh, and the good thing is you don't have to get out and pump your gas.
For now.
Yeah. That was hard for me to not jump out the car when we were up there.
Well, if we're moving to Pennsylvania, weed ain't legal and no pumping gas. It's like a dumb choice for us.
Oh, man. So should you tip the gas pumper?
You can, but people don't. I don't know. It's like if they wash your windows and they say, can I check your oil? Like sometimes they try to work.
Bye, Nana. You too.
Bye,
Enjoy
Nana.
your lunch or dinner that you're making.
I hope it's good.
I love cabbage. Corned beef, not so much, but cabbage.
I love the corned beef. The cabbage, not so much. We would do.
She said weed is legal medicine in PA. So
yes,
I have to. So if you move to PA, do you have to get a new medical card for that state, or is it like for the whole USA?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. Because they made weed legal in New Jersey, I let my medical lapse because I didn't want to pay. Why should I pay? Like they charge you I don't know, whatever it was $25-$50, and the doctor
I never got charged for mine.
Oh well, you're lucky. Well,
maybe because he sent it straight to the pharmacy, the dispensary, because it's only legal.
Yeah, it's state by state, number one, but
it's only legal for the drops in Louisiana right now.
But you have to understand something. The doctor that I would go to see would cost me $75 copay. Then I have the deductible. So whatever he charges my insurance, if it's $200-$300, $400, I'd have to pay that too. So then I'd have to pay the state for the card. So it's like, it will cost me like $400. I figure for $400 I can go to a dispensary and just buy powder.
Right.
If I want.
Well, that's cool, Jane. I hate filling up on cold days. Like it's cold today. It's 56.
I feel like it's cold when I have to look for gloves and head coverings. Like then I got cold. But like if I'm wearing my down coat, okay.
Right.
But there's when it's glove weather, then that's cold.
Right. I have an appointment to see that particular neurologist. Can't see him till June. So they have me on the list and they put for me to go Monday, but I can't do that because my mom has a procedure. So 51.5, y'all lucky.
I don't know what the temperature was. I didn't look.
Well, it dropped like 20 degrees last night.
I wonder if I have it on my phone.
So, yeah, us too, Debbie. It was a high 70s, almost 80. I didn't look to see if it went to 80.
Somebody messaged "Oh brother" to me.
Somebody messaged what?
Oh, my friend Al sent me a video about like the world's largest bagel or something, and I wrote him back, "I'm off bread, so I'm not watching this video." And he wrote, "Oh brother." I'm like, I don't need to see. I swear, I told you, I can't even play cartoon candy games. Like, I just can't see food.
Right.
If I'm off the food,
so you're not playing Candy Crush?
I can't. When I was first like dieting, the thought of anything would trigger my like, I want that so bad.
Right. That's funny. I never associated that with actual food.
I don't even want to go to like the supermarket and walk down the candy aisle. But I was focusing on like, do they have any sugar-free candy? But man, those sugar alcohols mess with my stomach. So.
You know, that will mess up your stomach. So if you've been eating a lot of that.
Not a lot.
Oh, wow, Cheryl. She said they had flurries.
I'm aware that they mess up your stomach now. So even eating like a little bit of them, I don't know which one messes me up more. I used to think like I've been on this keto kind of diet before, and I remember not feeling this crappy stomach.
Maybe it's the sugar-free stuff that you're eating.
Maybe.
Because I don't think you did that last time.
And I just think I was barely eating. And I feel, I hate to say it, but when I barely eat, I feel the best because I think everything just screws with me. So if I just eat like hamburger meat and some like pickles, I'm like,
and you see, it's difficult for me to eat that because it gets stuck in my throat. And I just had my throat stretched. So I'm getting all my mama's ailments.
That's a shame.
Makes me so sad.
Throat stretched. Huh? I wanted to have my esophagus tightened.
Tightened. Oh my God! I have to stretch mine.
Tony said, because this was sad, but when I was getting sick every time I ate. It kept me on a diet because I could hardly eat. And then when I went and had my gallbladder out, I gained weight because it finally didn't feel all that pain from food. So it's not good. I'm thinking perhaps the fat content of being on keto might be screwing with my pancreas.
Maybe because you're not used to it.
I can't. I have no gallbladder, so I don't know what, like, having heavy, like a touch of heavy cream in my coffee. I never had that in my life. What?
Debbie, throat stretches? Sorry, I'm 14. Oh my God. Yeah, I bet it did, Ed.
Well. Ooh. So is there some kind of exercises I could try to do? Just stretch all these muscles.
Look, I almost did. I want to start chair yoga for seniors since I can't walk much.
Maybe do they have that? Is it a thing? Is it on the internet? How does it work?
Well, they advertise one that you have to pay this monthly thing. So, but I think if you looked on YouTube, you can find one.
I know I tried to do some kind of gentle yoga stretches. And one of them was like, you basically do some maneuver where your ear has to touch the floor. And people
if my ear touched the floor, it would stay there.
But this is the thing. I could get it about like 1.5 feet also. And I felt so bad.
That's too funny.
I'm like, I'm supposed to be able to go all the way to the floor like this? I'm like, yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
Oh God.
I mean, I can't even turn my head all the way to like from side to side. It hurts. And then when I start doing this, it starts making like that crick, 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 crick noise.
Yeah.
I used,
Oh Lord.
but my dog is crying. He's going. "Ooh."
I hear him fussing. He must be talking to Tony.
We were watching a show that the it was about a woman who wanted to become an opera singer, and so I started doing the, and he walked over to me and he was going.
I love
It was so funny.
that she does YouTube shorts too. The dog Casper. Like she'll sing a lot of Disney songs and then he joins in with her at certain points. It is so cute.
That is so funny.
Oh, really? I would never get up. Look, I squatted behind the washing machine to try to get the serial number off of it.
Oh no. Well, I would have to try to
The
take
pain that hit me and I couldn't move. My husband had to literally lift me because I was like stuck. We laughed about it after, but at the moment, I thought I was going to have to call the fire department to get me up.
I imagine. I can see that happening to me. I would try to take a picture of it and I drop my phone. And then I'd have to try to get the phone. And then that would be the problem.
Well, they also say if you walk outside barefoot, you get the energy from the earth.
If you walk outside barefoot, you'll cut your feet up on rocks.
Yeah, well, no, you like in the grass, you connect because, they say,
Well,
I used to be a Nikan representative, those with the magnets and stuff. And the earth is like a big magnet. So the closer you are to the ground without all the EMF stuff floating around, the better you feel.
What about with the dog poo? I mean, my luck, the last time I ran around barefoot, I stepped in dog shit.
Right. Well, I can't go bare feet because of the nerve stuff in my pain in my feet that it drives me crazy. I can't even walk on carpet. It gives me that's like somebody scratching on a chalkboard.
You're really barefoot all the time, in and out? Wow. Never. In the poop and everything. Well, I'm concerned about walking my dogs where there's a lot of goose poop because I heard that they can get parasites from stepping in it, right?
Yeah. I can't. And we have stickers, like those little stickers that grow in the yard. Oh, that is so painful. The little.
We have spike balls from the sweet gum trees. Oh my God. They're so horrible. That's the one thing we're looking for in our next property, that it doesn't have a sweet gum tree. We don't want to ever live near one again. It's horrible. That was the worst thing. If I had known, I wouldn't have bought this house.
Grounding yourself. Yes, that's it. Look that up, Suzy. That'll be your project for today.
Well, I know about that. I've heard people say it. I'm just always amazed because
that's why they say a lot of people feel like, and when they go camping and sleep on the ground, that they feel so much better because
they probably feel better that they're not spending money in a hotel, but that's beside the point.
Stop it, Suzy. Oh my God.
But yeah, my idea of camping would probably be like an air mattress and a very secure tent and lots of DEET, like bugs. Would be
right.
It wouldn't be good. I don't know. I can't even get.
But we call the little pickers hitchhikers because they stick to your clothes, they stick to the dogs, they stick to your damn feet. They hurt.
I see all these houses. Some of the nicer renovations have these like great soaking tubs, and I'm thinking, how am I going to get in and out of that? Right in my present state, I don't think I could do it, like alone. And I feel like that's such a sad feeling that I would need like a pull-up bar or something.
I get it.
But they look. I remember taking like. I mean, one summer when I was young in my 20s, I went to Europe and they have these like big soaking tubs, and it's very pleasant to have a good soak. But yeah, now, I mean, back then I would walk for miles. if someone said, let's, after walking for miles, and they said, you want to hike up to that peak? I'd be like, yeah, sure. No big deal.
I'm writing a note to my Arkin man because I have to leave. To spray outside only.
There you go, Jane. I'm agreeing with you. Like Tony had all this camping equipment that was, it was stored in the basement. It probably smelled of mildew, but he was like giving it away. I'm thinking,
right.
Yeah. I like walking on the beach, Pearl. That's nice. I'll do that barefoot. That's awesome. That makes me feel grounded. Too bad I'm moving away from beaches. There'll have to be beaches near our lake. I turned off my.
Susie, I'm gonna have to end in just a minute
Okay.
because I have to hit the road.
All right.
I'm going to check out.
Since we said that, everybody's going to start clicking off. You have reward money. Fantastic. All right. So everybody, have a great day. Have a great week.
Yes.
Go see Dawn tomorrow at her show. And also on Monday, right, with Teresa. And we'll see you next Thursday.
That's right.
Take care.
Bye, guys. Thanks for
Bye.
coming.
Yeah, we love
Appreciate
you.
y'all.
Take care.